In this video, we're going to give a brief description of how to get started with the R programming language. First thing you need to do is install R. To do that, go to your favorite browser, do an internet search for R or for download R, and you should arrive pretty quickly to the comprehensive R archive network. You'll then pick the appropriate link here, and then a pretty self-explanatory process begins that takes you to installing R on your computer. Once R is installed, we will install a interface software called RStudio. You can find RStudio similarly. You do an internet search on a browser, and you should arrive to their download page pretty quickly. Then you select the link that has your platform that installs RStudio on your computer. So in this course, we will be using RStudio to interact with R. You don't need to do that. You can run R directly, but we like to use RStudio, and we use it throughout the course. So that's what we recommend you do. So once you have installed RStudio, going forward, most videos you will be running RStudio as a first step. That's where we will be writing our code, running our code, analyzing data. So once you start RStudio, and every system is different, but you just get that program started, it should look something like this. You can see this window here has R running in it. There's R version 3.2.0. You can actually execute commands in the command line, and that's where R is running. Now in this, throughout the course, and it's something that we highly recommend if you're doing data analysis, we don't run directly, we don't type commands directly in the R window. We open up a file. So here I'm going to go to File, New File, R script, and you save commands in that file for later. So you can save that file. Let's give it a name. Let's call it code.r, and then you can save that file and look at it later. So what we're going to do today is describe how to install packages. This is one of the key first steps in the R programming language. R comes with a small number of functions of not too much functionality, but it's very easy to add to it. And the reason we do this is because there's so many applications of statistics and data analysis that instead of having it all in one place, we instead have different packages for doing different tasks. So today we're going to show you how to do that. So one other package we're going to be using throughout the course is the RAFA-lib package that was created specifically for this class. It has several functions that we use for several different things in the course. You will see that as you go along the videos. And today I'm going to show you how to install it. So there's a very nice command in R called install packages. And one of the nice things about RStudio is that it tries to read your mind, and it does it fairly well. Notice that as soon as I type insta, it already auto-completed the package that I wanted. So once you see it in front of you like this, you just hit the tab key, and then it auto-completes. I don't actually have to type the whole thing. And I'm going to install the RAFA-lib package. So what this is going to do, what this function does, is it goes to CRAN. It finds the RAFA-lib package, downloads it to your computer, and installs it. So there it goes. You can see it's thinking, and it will download it. There, downloaded and installed it. Once it's installed, then I can load it into R. So it's installed on our computer. To get it into R, we type library and the name of the package. Again, RStudio is auto-completing for us. Do that, and now I have several functions included here which I can run that are included in the RAFA-lib package, and we'll see many of those throughout the course. Okay, so that's how you install packages. Right, so how do you find packages? Well, there's several ways to do that, and one way is to use internet searches. Another way is to take a course like this where you learn the names of the key packages that are needed for different types of data analysis. So your first homework in this course is to learn the R syntax. If you don't know it already, this could take a little bit of time. One way we recommend you do that is to use the swirl package, which teaches you R inside R. And to do that, to install that, you would type install packages swirl. Type SWIRL, and now that should install it. And now if I load up that package, there is the autocomplete. You can see that it gives you a message and it gives you an instruction on what to do first. Okay, so one important aspect of RStudio that you should know right away is that the way that you get these lines of codes to run in the window below is there's a keystroke that lets you do that. It's different for the different platforms. On the Mac, it's Command Return, but you definitely want to find out what that is early on so that you don't actually have to copy and paste it. You just, once you're on that line, if I hit Command Return, it automatically runs that command. So notice that when I loaded the swirl library, it gave me an instruction that says type swirl, and we'll be ready to begin. So we can actually type that in the R command directly, in the R command line directly this time to get swirl going. So you're going to see it starts asking you a question, welcome to swirl, etc., etc. What should I call you? Type your name, hit enter, and you'll get started with the R tutorial.